hopefully. So we're gonna go top,
so good.
left. There's no guarantee I'll calibrate this properly the first time either. So the way that the CDI light gun works is that it actually has like its own little piece that it actually is reading, and due to my setup, it's like in the bottom right corner of my television. So that's why I'm gonna be holding the gun kind of like this. Come on.
I see you holding that gun, and I keep expecting you to call people a varmint or something.
That's good.
The best part about this whole speed run is watching Sharif try to calibrate the gun to start the speed run.
I think we did it though. We did it first try here. It looks like, so we're good. All right. Now time starts when I hit done here. Naturally. All right, and let's go. All right, so now I'm gonna put my gun down for about.
And away we go.
All right. How's everyone doing? How's chat doing?
Welcome to the next
fabulous.
8 minutes.
So yeah, so
Water,
there's an opening cutscene. Hey y'all, where's that tube heading? And why is it?
What the fuck?
So
hey y'all,
do you have theories about what's going on with that tube?
I've got
many theories. For a second, I thought he had body hair going up and down his sternum, and it was somehow related to that. But it turns out it was just a shadow, and now I'm disappointed. Beyond that, though, like, what the hell is this thing going on in the back of his head? So
I think the lore.
Oh, it's Hogan. Never mind. Sorry,
that's Hogan.
That was just Hogan.
No, hold up.
It's normally this is just Hogan things.
Much of your memory in as short a time as
Yeah.
you can.
So okay. So
In order to prevent
my theory. So since I've played this several times, the actual lore here is that we're trying to transfer knowledge from this guy. They call him the Major. I call him Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or discount Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or poverty Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Diet governor.
And they're trying to get some sort of information from him.
We'll be able to see them on the screen before they input them to
What's
the
up, JT? I can't not call that kid JT. I've seen Step by Step way too many times. That kid is
Hold up. You gotta wait for some of the best lines here.
Uplink. Begin imaging.
90s.
This was the original basis for Hogan Knows Best. This is how he started to know. He is showing no physical reaction to this.
He's like,
Things
oh,
are literally electrocuting around him.
So this is discount Arnold Schwarzenegger. So they
have been programmed by an exterior priority order.
Yeah,
But how
exactly.
is that possible?
I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
Uncle Spencer, you okay?
We don't even know what an exterior priority order is.
Does anyone?
Stop it!
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
This
You're not
guy's
punch a dude who dropped out of a tank in the face? Dude, come on. What were you thinking? He was wearing electricity underwater. Why would you punch him?
What if I told you that guy who tried to karate chop him is the comedic
How's your throat?
relief
No
of this?
problem.
Uncle Spence, take me with you.
No, you stay here.
Uncle Spence, please, I'm the only one who can
Yeah,
override
yes.
the Major's priority orders.
Ow! Ow!
See, that was supposed to be funny.
All we have to do is use these soft guns to deplete the Major's auto defensive. Then I can get in.
So they're trying to
and
play the
control.
game too. Okay,
and with the
okay.
Neuralink, I can sometimes see what the Major.
I basically play
we're
as
gonna be him.
I play him as Step by Step Boy here. That's who I play as. What's his name? I don't know. Who cares?
JT.
It's JT's the step-by-step character.
That's Thunder. So Thunder is Kit from Knight Rider, but on the water.
On attack boat.
Not the attack boat.
Tracer, Hawkeye.
All right, so this is leading up to the first of 3 levels in this
The
game.
Major's following procedure. One of his directives is to
This is by far the worst level.
But this is overkill.
I don't know why they put this first, other than like I guess canonically it should be, but it's bad to play.
It's imminent.
Mr. Major isn't giving us much breathing room
They don't
now,
get
is he?
drop home the importance that this is what it's like when
Brother,
you
we
tell
got a
Hulk Hogan
hard
you're
fire
going
coming
to
from
embark
all
on a mission
directions.
using a light gun.
My light gun is a laser gun because it's the
Shout out
90s.
to 3-2.
Mechanical spies have sent exact coordinates of your whereabouts back to the missiles.
This is just so
That's
deliciously
the
corny.
case. There's no way we
It's so
can
good.
fire the missiles and keep the drones at bay. You Neuralink me into the
Look,
system.
like I've had
so
some
we
delicious
wander,
corn,
lock, and
but
destroy
I don't think anything's
incoming
stopping
weaponry
this.
And give the drones a bad
I want to point out
This isn't a video game,
when we
Zach.
made
Around
when I
here,
made
game over,
Sharif
that's a
buy
whole other
this,
I hate to say it,
the
brother,
very
but the
first
kid's
thing I
right. This
told
may be
him,
our
this
only
is my
chance.
description of the show. Imagine, if you will, a show set in the Baywatch television universe where Speedboat has superpowers and Hulk Hogan is Deus Ex
Open
Machina.
external control
Welcome to
channel.
this game.
I was searching on eBay like within 30
Manual
seconds.
phase lock.
3 weeks later, I owned a copy, and then my CDI broke,
Show us your stuff.
and I fixed it.
Going to phase lock.
And
Sync.
then
Show
I
us your
played it
stuff.
on Corndan's show on Bracentra's channel. Oh, so this is the first level. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let the boat explode. So, and then I will actually try in a second, because from what I can tell in the AI, if you actually try and kill some things, they'll bring more stuff at you, so you die faster. That's speed tech for anybody who's and
Just look at this. Go ahead, sorry.
and so I played this on Bracentra and Corndan's show on Bracentra's channel called Don't Make Us Bored. I played it totally for the first time without having seen it. And I died on the last level or whatever, but then my CDI broke again. So I fixed it again, and now it's good. Now it's in good shape. And then a few months later I tried it again because I didn't beat it on the show, obviously. I'm not a good like rail shooter, not a good shooter game player. I was never good at those like House of the Dead games in the arcade. That was never my thing. I was a rhythm game, sports game kind of guy.
Rail shooters are a mixed bag for sure.
And
So kind of thing.
so here's how you play. So I finally beat it. It took me like a few tries. These interstitials are totally worth
What
it.
are you shooting at?
I like how the beat it screen is the
Get
static.
the targets.
Like that's what you call beating it?
Yeah, those like the little interstitials. All right. So here's how it works. There's 4. You can look at 4 different sides of the boat. North, whatever, ports, aft, whatever. The 4 nautical terms. So you have this button on this back side of this gun. You have to click it and then move the gun in the direction you want to see. So now I'm looking on the left side of the boat. So now I'm moving forward. You'll actually be able to see this. Now if I go down, you'll be see on the underside of the boat. See, it's behind us now. And so I can actually shoot this guy.
Motion controls.
I'm using tilt controls. We're going like this. So I'm gonna mess around a little bit and try to kill some things so we die faster. But so you don't actually have to beat any of the levels except for the very last one. You just get penalized in the subsequent levels if you don't beat it. So in this case,
Which
if
we
you
don't
die,
really care about anyway.
we don't care. So in the next level, we'll just start with half health. Genuinely does not matter. So there's 3 ways to hit things. He's gonna yell at me some more.
You know what you're doing, kid, but protect those shields like you invented them yourself.
I told you he was comic relief. I was not kidding. So there's also these long range.
Better pick it up.
There's also these long range missiles you can shoot, like these guys here.
Yo, those sonic waves are shit.
Yeah, and the sonic wave just pauses everything for a little bit, so you can if there's too much stuff coming at you, you can pause. You get 6 of them. You can pause stuff, and then so I can also like go like, hey.
That would be very appropriate.
So most people who actually end up playing this game get to this level, and it's an absolute nightmare, obviously. So
And then they stop playing.
and so they stop because it's awful. But I was on a TV show. I was on a show, so I had to keep going once I failed. And we discovered that failing has like almost no consequences. So yeah, so I'm gonna shoot some stuff. I'm gonna talk about how the Niners drafted the correct quarterback. If any of you were here, would be talking about it. So.
Not more static.
Gotta reach out and touch someone. We got long-range company. Get those missiles fired up. Fast.
Stop yelling at me.
Reach out and touch someone with your long range. Okay.
So as you can see, now that I've killed some stuff,
no punches.
so now that I've killed some stuff, there's a bunch more stuff getting headed towards me. So now, I'm gonna set you back
You're
down.
ranking up.
Oh, I finished
Not
my
racist
dinner.
abuse.
I'm not gonna eat on stream because I actually finished my dinner.
Oh god, the psychology.
So yeah, we probably have like another. I don't know. This is actually really slow. Normally by 9 minutes you're usually done, but we have to wait for like shields, and the shields regenerate if they're not hit enough. It's a
I
whole
like
thing.
how there's a 35-minute estimate. The first stage takes 9 minutes. That's like 25% of the run right there.
25% is
Like-
nothing.
There's only like 3 levels though.
There's 3 levels.
I mean, yeah, so that adds up.
There's 3 levels.
Uh-oh.
But I think I actually, like, I need to pick up the gun the first time, like, 12 minutes in or something. It's outrageous. So now they're really bringing it. So now you're gonna see the shields turn red, then dark red, then they're gonna disappear.
Why did they think this was gonna hold up this many missiles? Like, what did they think they were? Did they think they were swimming in the Technodrome or something? Like, what the hell's happening here?
Look, the boat has superpowers that Hulk Hogan is Deus Ex Machina. That's all you need to know about this entire run.
So now you see the front of the boat has no protection at all. So now I just pray that a missile shows up and blows me up from the front here. Explode, please. Please explode. Hey, mind if I explode?
Please
Almost.
blow up, please.
Please explode.
I'll be your best friend, brother.
There it is. All right, we succeeded. 10 minutes. That's 90 seconds slower than my PB.
We got a major meltdown.
'Cause that's just
All
RNG, right?
systems crashed.
I mean,
Nice fight.
Ace, this is costing us big time.
this is costing us big time,
Brother.
Brother.
As soon as you get it running, bro, kick it.
Well, you know something, Ace, dude.
Beat the major to Jessica.
Yeah, of course.
Hyperspeed.
Rossiter Island, ETA, 15 minutes.
Yeah, what's that about? There was an orb and it did
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, this, my sister's here, and she's
Video
also-
games. How are you gonna have an orb that does actual nothing?
The orb did nothing. It's correct. You can shoot it. You can just waste. You can like waste ammo shooting it.
It's an orb. Video game logic states that orbs aren't supposed to do nothing.
Yeah.
But it did.
Yeah. So these little interstitials are almost like you know if you go to like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride or whatever at Disneyland or Disney World,
Yeah.
those little
Those
interstitials.
movies,
That's
yeah.
what this is.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So this is more. So this is more lore here.
I don't know you. Darius Rampike.
Darius Rampike.
So that's Darius Rampike is like the bad guy. That's like the big bad of this whole
This
thing.
is to make sure you never forget me again.
We don't see him for a little bit. That's okay.
God, it's Dr. Franklin.
You'll know when you see him. Trust me. Trust me.
This Rampike's bad company.
Trust me.
I'll bet that face appliance must be hell on metal detectors.
See?
Now what do you want to do?
Comedy.
Yeah. Pure comedic relief. Thank you for
All right.
thank
so
you for
now
providing that for us, Mr. Secondary Character. Thank
so
you.
this gives us the full database on how Thunder works, and then we never use Thunder for the rest of the game, so we just exit the database.
We
I'm
don't
with
need
you,
to
kid.
know.
It's
No.
time to go get Jessica.
We finished the level where we use Thunder. The Thunder never comes back. This is just JT. Is that JP? JT in paradise.
Yeah.
There's the waypool we saw in the photographs.
Okay, kid. Ready to earn your lunch money?
I'm disappointed. I
Reminds me of
just
me
looked
when I
up
was
Darius
a-
Rampike so we
Get
could
that
see if
thing
there was
on?
an in-lore like explanation of all this. No, they only show up in this game.
No, he's a completely fake villain.
What is it?
It's the Major. I'm picking up a flash.
All right, so the Major still has that thing on his face, so we're still
That's
connected
what I
to
was
him.
afraid of. We're short on time.
So
We'll
Jessica
go
is a
that way.
little girl.
You go
I don't know
this
who
way.
Jessica is.
Find the
Do you know
major.
Jessica is? I don't know who
One
Jessica
shot,
is.
so make it count.
She's a little girl. That little girl.
Hogan's like daughter.
Daughter?
Right,
Is it
in the
daughter?
show.
I think we're his nephew in this.
Welcome to the jungle.
Some very necessary footage here of stuff. Still going.
I was gonna say, it literally was camera, pan right, pan left. Pan right, pan left scene.
We're gonna see a lot of this dude's pecs, just as like a heads up. I don't know if you guys care. All right.
I mean, I care.
Now-
I very much care.
Now I can finally play the video game. So this is actually the main video game, which is it's a rail shooter, and you're just shooting cloaked guys, shooting a bunch of Sub-Zeros or whatever. Oh no, not yet. Hold on, there's one more.
Dude, is Ninja Block back? Is that what we're saying?
Ninja? Oh yeah, no, I should
Ninja Block
not
making
say
a
anything
return?
for the next 20 minutes now.
Oh wow.
So I've been digging up here. I do actually have some more lore for you.
Please,
He ain't gonna be
please
as
lay it
wrong
on
as
us.
Amanda,
All right, so this guy is the Major, morphizing acrylonitrile JPS particle organic replica, in other words, an android.
No, no, it's not an acronym. Get out of here.
It is totally.
I'm so
negative.
angry. I'm so genuinely angry now. All right.
This is not information that our runner needed.
Oh my god, I'm so upset. All right. So some quick notes about the actual like mechanics of the game. So you have the stuff on the right hand of the screen. Don't worry about it. It's completely pointless. The left side of the screen we have two things. We have the body that's orange there, and then we have on the top left we have the gun. The gun is our ammo. It regenerates slowly. You have to be really careful, especially early in this level, about how much ammo you use, because if you can run out of ammo and then just die.
If this segment had music, this would be the best Lethal Enforcers ever made.
I wish there were music in this.
So close.
I wish there were music.
So close.
But it's just you and me and silence and ooh. So
and yellow dudes.
So
like, were you shooting Simpsons cast members? Is that what's going on here? It is 90s, right?
All right, so apparently this game covers episodes 21 and 22 of Thunder in Paradise.
So these scorpions that you shoot. So if they shoot you, you lose a little bit of your health, and if you shoot them, and then when every time you kill one, you actually get some health back, which means that if you shoot one without getting hit, you actually regenerate health. And then you just have to shoot them in the face, and then once you get to the end, you shoot the major in the face. God, and yeah,
I keep looking at this scene with a kid, and I'm like, imagine wearing headgear like that. On both sides of your head.
I'd feel so cool. This is like 1995 or something. Oh, I'd be the cool. I'm wearing cargo shorts. I'm wearing wheelie shoes. And wearing that thing on my face. Oh my god. I'm still mad about Major. I want you to be totally.
I also love how this is a stealth mission. It's perfectly daylight outside. These look like Rolling Thunder enemies. I don't know if anyone else is aware of that.
Yes.
They look straight up like
that's what I was thinking. Okay, yes, thank you. That's been bugging me. So yeah, to conserve ammo, you have to be really careful about who you actually shoot here.
The bad guys, man.
Shoot the bad guys.
Oh damn! Well, thankfully that got cleared up for us, brother.
So the way you have to be kind of picky, especially early on, about who you actually shoot. The bad guys come out in like 3 different waves. There's the guys who come out, shoot you once, and go back down. They actually don't deal damage. Then there's the guys who shoot a few times. They will deal damage. And then there's guys who will just keep shooting you until you shoot them. Those are the guys you really want to shoot quickly, because they will eat up as much health as they want.
That vaporize when you shoot them is so good. Like, yeah, their sprite doesn't even move. It's just like, nope, I'm turning blue and I'm gone.
Sometimes they'll do like this. They'll have like one.
That's what happens when you get shot by lasers.
There you go. Every so often there'll be like 1 frame of animation where they're like, whoa, and then they die. The only other thing that happens. There, see, like that.
That was like 4 frames.
Okay, you're right. It's 95.
Give them some credit.
Yeah, it's 95. That's fair.
Nice job on the frame perfect trick. Actual 4 frame perfect trick. Oh, see, now they actually have a knockback animation. The guy turned right from the corner, like, he just kept turning his shoulder to you.
Yeah, some don't have knockdown animations at all. So this is where this level gets really difficult. So I might get a little quiet. Please don't think you need to also be quiet. Because then it's just me concentrating in pure silence, which is what I've been practicing for this game.
So what do those rock formations look like? Any takers?
Like, honestly, parts of Disney World. Because that's what it is.
Damn! I didn't want to be within the first guess. 100% correct on the first guess.
Oh, I know, because I looked up the stuff in this game so I could talk about it.
We had to fill things to talk about.
To that then, cool. Oh man, these net walls. I remember those.
Oh my god.
Like, reminds me of every theme park. Or at least anyone that had like a safari type thing. Those nets.
Shot you.
This is legitimately the Grand Floridian at Disney World.
Snap out of it, buddy.
Circa 1994.
Get moving.
Yeah, 1994.
From a real life standpoint, it does make sense. Pretty much everything Hogan was filming at this point was in Orlando. Like, I remember he was in WCW at this time, and like their studio was in like Orlando. Is actually in Disney World, if I'm not mistaken. So that's probably where they got all the ability to do this. Pulled some strings. So again, the bottom left, that's supposed to be your life bar. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So you had strengths.
This is where they can eat my health
Bye.
away. So you can see that static when I get hit. That means I'm on my bottom like quarter of health.
This level's a trip. Oh, okay. I love that pose. I was like,
All
oh,
right.
we are playing laser tag. Okay.
We're playing laser tag, and now
that was every laser tag pose ever.
So now we're seeing. So we can actually see what the major sees as well. So that's what we're. We're looking at. There. I want you guys to know, everybody out, and I can't see chat, but everyone out in Retrothon land over there, I practiced this game, which means I played this in game-only mode with no interstitials and no cutscenes, and I've never been more sad in my entire life.
That does sound
I've
like
never been
experience.
more upset. I've played a lot of really poor video games. I've never been like more miserable than playing this one.
Like, there are bad games, and there's stuff that's just boring. This without cutscenes, I don't see the value.
There is no value. It's just like a mediocre. It's like a mediocre rail shooter.
To be fair, this, even with cutscenes, it's hard to figure out the value except to make fun of it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, right. Like, you get the cutscenes so you can get, like, what is it, the camp of it. Without cutscenes, you don't have that. Damn, way to shoot is, yeah, you know what, never mind.
Alright, so I beat this level. That's actually the best I've done, really, at all. So, the major deals, like, mega damage to you. So, with that amount of health I had, like, maybe 3 or 4 hits left. Maybe 3. So now, we actually beat the level, so now we control the major. What happens there is that makes the next level a lot easier. So if you lose to the major here, then he gets away, and you have to play as the shrimpy kid in the 3rd level, and he has way less health and way less ammo. So with the major, you have a lot of health, it regenerates faster, you have a lot more ammo, it regenerates faster, and also the cutscenes are more funny because now you get to stare at discount Arnold Schwarzenegger walking around.
Nice.
It's the best.
Airlock sealed.
So yeah, so now we own. So this is also, they have different cutscenes depending on what happens.
What do we do when we get there?
Branching narratives.
Use your adventure cutscenes.
You know, on Steam, this would have that label "Choices Matter." This is this one right here.
You did real good today. Now let's go
Narrative.
get Jessica and feed
Story-based.
to the Gators.
This game has enough lore for branching paths. I am officially in shock. Like,
Well-
my god.
Well, that's questionable, but yes.
There are many
lore-
endings. Yes.
By lore, I mean in-game content. Now, if we want to talk about whether or not it's actually deep, whole different discussion. That
Well,
would
it's
take
not
us a
deep.
while.
Story-driven content. That's correct. That's my favorite type of video game.
What's the best way in this
That and
place?
Barbie. I got it.
There's a couple ways in where they won't see us. Catwalks or through
So
the
yeah, so now we're at the
We'll
lab
go through the tunnels.
where the big
Direct
bad
the major
is,
to the catwalks.
and we need
And use
to
him to
shoot
take care
him
of
in the
Rampike's
face.
men.
Believe it or not. So now we're playing as the major,
Face.
Video link on view screen.
but we actually control
Crew
it.
and I are in position. I'll keep
Yeah, that's a
checking in
lot
with
nicer than
Rock
when you
and
played it
roll,
on Don't
Major.
Make Us Bored.
Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, I got this far and Don't Make Us Bored, but then I died very quickly. 3rd level.
Alright, so I love how the premise of this and Hogan's point of view is that he basically just got to go to work and cut wrestling promos.
Yeah,
But he didn't have to actually wrestle.
he didn't do anything.
How could you possibly make easier money?
He did. This guy did throw him off into water, but that was probably a stunt double. If we're being honest.
I mean, that's kind of a bump, but like, it's water. It's pretty safe. Oh man, DLC content for this would be amazing.
I'd play it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, new episodes. Let's go. Ah, you got 2 enemies at once now. This is getting a bit tougher.
Yeah, this is a much more difficult level, but the fact that I have the major makes life a lot easier.
So, one thing Sharif really hasn't talked about, but you just kind of mentioned it, right? If you happen to, like, light gun over somebody while the other animation's going on, you can usually kill them with the same round, too.
Yep. The hit detection on this is... How do I put this delicately? The worst hit detection I've ever seen in any video game. It's horrible. It's horrible.
That's very delicate. I agree.
It's horrible.
I'm with you on that being delicate. Yeah, even that shot when you hit the guy on the wall there, I was like, I know exactly what you did, and it wasn't the correct thing that someone would analyze doing.
I've played this enough that I have strats. I'm so mad at myself. You don't understand. So this guy, that's Darius Rampike.
Like, we have Kano with long hair,
Yeah.
who shaved his face.
Yeah.
What else we got going on? He's not even in Australia. I quit. I rage quit. We're done here.
Also, I'm glad we got the
time.
major. I'm glad we're the major because the major has the much funnier cutscenes as well. There's a non-zero chance that Darius calls us Mr. Poo Poo Pants. It's completely RNG what he calls us, but one of them is Mr. Poo Poo Pants. That's the name of the split. When I actually have splits for this, that's the name of
Were
the
they
split.
going for poo poo platter? Or just
I don't know. I actually don't understand.
Look, it's 1995. Who the heck knows?
Dude, I barely knew what a CDI was in 1995, much less
I know,
gaming
right? Like, this was like this would have been like a big deal in 1995. You have television quality gaming right here.
Good pick for the Eagle. Anyway. Oh.
Weird how the PlayStation didn't do a lot of this and they somehow succeeded.
Somehow succeeded.
How did that happen?
No,
Panasonic 3DO was all about this kind of stuff.
They succeeded in spite of themselves.
They really should have invested in FMV rail shooters.
But I feel like they would have gotten so much further if they'd done something like this.
I mean, to be fair, there are some good FMV rail shooters, right? LucasArts made a couple that were good.
There's some on the Sega CD that
House
are
of the
alright.
Dead games as they were broken down. Like Jurassic Park Arcade is tremendous. Solid games. But
This is not one of them.
when they transfer to console, it leaves a lot to be desired. Except for House of the Dead on Dreamcast. That was nothing.
What if I told you this was a CDI exclusive?
It doesn't
I
surprise
don't think
me.
anybody would be surprised.
It is. This is a CDI exclusive.
Like I'm
This
getting
is the
into
only
like,
way, and it doesn't work on emulation. So literally, the way I'm playing it is the only way to play it. Is to own a CDI and own this game, and own a light gun.
The reason I brought this up to Sharif, because Sharif was complaining about his CDI, and I couldn't get this running on emulator to try it. I'm like,
You're
oh,
pretty
man.
handy with that soft gun, kid. Welcome to my virtual nightmare.
Now we're gonna be in New York City or wherever.
Oh, he pushed that button. I was like, "What is happening? Does he have like a remote or something?" And sure enough, that was right.
We're gonna find out right now.
Something stupider.
Have we passed the spot where we'd be Mr. Poo Poo Pants?
No. We can still. It's still happened. It's still possible.
What? But I thought the same thing. I was like, that has to be a garage door opener.
It probably is.
Exactly what I thought.
That's almost certainly actually in real life. He probably in real life was wearing that thing on his face and pressed the garage door opener and went, "This is my life. I'm an actor." Make sure to shoot the guy in the door here. No.
But hey, this is Hollywood Studios, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I think at the time it was MGM Studios.
Whatever it is. Yes.
They went on location, man. But even though in the game it's actually virtual, that's what makes this fun.
I mean, I was gonna say, remember there was a time when Disney owned every single franchise under their banner? Oh, wait a second.
Yeah. Well, at least they don't own Marvel. At least they don't own Star Wars. At least they don't own Pixar. I don't know.
I tend to
Since they
take the
don't
Pixar one
ESPN.
away because they've always owned Pixar, from what I can remember. I don't think there was ever a Pixar movie that wasn't Disney.
Correct.
That aside, we're shooting Rolling Thunder enemies still, so
That's the only enemy you shoot in the whole game.
We're still here with Rolling Thunder.
This was very necessary. This load time and then the 3-second interstitial with his pecs and then another load time. Actual shit. Oh boy. The one where he's in the door now. So also, fun fact, if you play as the Shrimpy Kid, this part is completely, like, the pathing is totally different because this guy is an android, so he can take a lot more damage, so he's a lot less stealthy. I pop up in the door. There he is.
I mean, I'm gonna hide in a GMC Safari van.
the door, get on the floor.
Oh my god, I can't even see that guy.
Outs.
I knew that wearing sunglasses was a mistake. I did not see that enemy at all.
Start hitting something.
Stop yelling at me. Trying.
I bet you go make another bad movie, Hogan.
Or a reality TV show.
I have full health. What is this dude complaining about?
He's just complain because you're not doing the job, brother.
Literally doing the job. Another interstitial here.
Is that an insider term? Wait a second. Okay, major ass. Dude, that buzz cut is amazing. Like, that is some straight up like Bill Paxton and Weird Science era stuff.
You just made a Weird Science reference. You're my favorite. Fun fact, Weird Science is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh, that song's dope. Boingo Boingo, too good.
Right, Danny Elfman, man. If you look up Danny Elfman's like IMDb page, like his soundtrack, he's like a prolific soundtrack.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Simpsons, Spider-Man, he's done it all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we had a Simpsons aficionado
too.
in the group. I should not have.
He did all the Batman era stuff for Tim Burton.
Yep.
But that's not Marvel, and we're on DC. Scandal! Does this mean Elfman has signed over to Disney? Tune in to find out!
Joke's on you, everyone signed up. I think I work for Disney. I don't even know it.
So we have Avalon wanting to know if those headsets are on eBay, and I kind of feel that so hard.
If I ever do another run of this, if we ever do another run of this, I want to rig up something so I'm wearing it. So I'm not just wearing sunglasses.
Boingo Boingo doing the soundtrack to this game would have made it the best game of all time.
It would have! Oh my god.
Looks like it's just you and me, kid.
Put that guy on a plane in the year 2002 and see how well that gets over.
Oh man. So now we're gonna get the fun little. Oh, look at that! Look at that cinematics. Oh, cinematography here is unparalleled.
Dude, the 360 no scope. It's my heart.
It was a no scope. Yeah, 2009 YouTube references.
I'm with you. Oh
right.
boy.
We're getting to the end here, y'all.
Feed water?
Yeah, this is the last part of the game.
Feed water? Oh, I'm definitely missing on something here.
Feed
they're in a factory.
water.
Feed water.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I've never seen this before. I wasn't trying to make something nothing.
You brought me the Major. I'll take it from here.
This dude is like an amalgamation of every 90s TV villain.
So bad news is that we did not get Mr. Poo Poo Pants. But we did call him Scrap Face. If it's the kid, then he calls him Ram Putz, which is definitely worse. Like Ram Pike, but he's a Putz, so like Ram. So his name is Ram Pike, but Putz also starts with a P, and it's an insult. So you call him Ram Putz to make him feel bad about it.
We're getting calls of a reset for not getting poo poo.
I think my first PB has Poo Poo Pants. I think it's probably still in my highlights somewhere.
Imagine spending another 6 minutes rebooting this game just so you can start another run.
I mean,
the problem is I have to actually get those interstitials. I have to play the interactive version. I can't play like the shortened game version. It has to be because those interstitials don't exist otherwise. It just goes from thing to thing, and then occasionally you'll just see him walking. Get him! I'm gonna get you! Got him! Got him! Did not get him.
I thought I was watching a hero at work here, not an episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I've never seen that one!
This guy
the Mystery Science Theater reference!
What? Here first, Retrothon 2021, we get an MST3 reference.
I feel really called out here.
I genuinely have a Mystery Science Theater tattoo. That is actually something I have.
Oh man, this has just made your day then.
Oh my god.
But I definitely feel called out here, because that's totally what we've been doing.
It's literally it.
Did we just meta ourselves?
We got 100% called out.
Did we just get okay, so this is like the meme equivalent of being rickrolled. It just completely rolled back on.
Yep, we got rickrolled by the game.
I do not know what the hell to think right now.
The game understands.
Oh man. Can someone please clip that if they haven't already? I need this moment forever.
I'm sure it's been clipped like dozens of times already.
I cannot believe that happened.
You all.
Genuinely can't. We're getting right at the end here, so we're pretty close to the end now.
Even with home field advantage, you still can't beat my guys. I'm really disappointed.
That dude has a cheese grater in his eye.
We call him Scrapface. It's true. Oh my god, I can't believe
We've
this.
also called him Ram Putz and Mr. Poo Poo Pants.
Mr. Poo Poo Pants. This has gone smoother than any of my practice runs. I'm genuinely, I just want to guess. I just needed to come to this.
MST 3K. Have nothing to complain about.
So now when it's just him popping up, that means he's low on health, and we can
finish him.
And shows up on
Command.
screen.
Command.
That's time.
Man down. Underestimate too.
That's time.
It's like 30.
Stop. That's time.
Yes!
It's time. It's time.
Timer, please.
I love you, Zach.
What happened? Settings. I'm changing this. I'm changing. Hold on. Space bar. Okay. Time. No. Time. It doesn't want to stop.
Man, that was some
Now who's the poopy
came through.
You were awesome, my friend.
I was awesome out there.
Speaking of awesome, I got a hot date.
It was like 34 and whatever. It literally can't. I can't stop it.
It was a 34.52.
34.52. I'll take it. My PB is 32.43. I think.
Remember,
So that's the amount of RNG difference there can be.
And all of that came about because they wouldn't kill our
Where have you
boat
been
fast
hiding?
enough.
We've been looking all over for you.
Oh yeah, we're watching the
You're a
end by the
hero
way.
now.
While I try to figure out how to
Lots of
stop this
people that
timer.
want to meet you.
Since when does Live Split have a mind of its own?
I stopped the timer. Took a whole minute.
Oh, sick.
Took more than a minute to figure out how to stop a timer. I've been speedrunning since 2014.
This is how you evolve.
What is this Science 3000? There we go. And we have to look at that guy's chest also, the little lumpy dude. That was good. Alright.
I don't know about you all, but I kind of want to go like binge watch the entirety of Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh
Like,
yeah, no,
not even
I got a high
I would
score
actually
here.
seriously watch that show right now, just because I want to get that camp feeling all over again.
B.
That was
So-
phenomenal.
So one of the comments about this is it's 90s television for action fans who can't handle the subtle nuances of Baywatch Nights.
There you go. So that was my high score. That's the highest. These are all real runs I've done of this. For some reason, my CDI has a functioning battery. That's not on
What
purpose.
is
It just happens to be
DMUB?
that
Is that
way.
supposed to be dumb?
Don't make us bored.
so DMUB
us
is Don't Make
bored.
Us Bored. So that's the very first time I ever played this. That's the score I got.
God, and the acronym is an anagram for dumb. I love it.
And then no, and then no is my second try, and then Hulk is my third try, and then GG is my PB. So there you go. That's it. Oh my gosh.
That was